Hi, I'm that girl Guidance. I want to talk about Thanksgiving and what's going on for the holidays. Well, this year it won't be feasible for me to truly cook because, my children live out of state, my grown children. And they got to try their first holidays and stuff by themselves. They invited me. I don't feel like traveling. I'm in Georgia. I do not want to feel Michigan weather. That's where they are. Brother in Colorado ain't trying to feel the weather. Okay? Don't like snow. I hate snow. I hate the cold. But I was gonna give some people some tips for Thanksgiving. You planning something special, something big, here's some tips. You don't have to cook the turkey or the ham. You can order it. Local grocery stores, I would say Publix, Walmart, honey bake ham, you know, you can order that stuff. You just single person, you have a significant other, you can order two Cornish hens. Okay. Um, Consider some stores sell the dressing. But if you're gonna have people come over, I recommend that you sit them down and say, everybody, bring a dish. Decide what size pan, so they won't come for a little tiny pan to feed two people and there's 20 people there. Tell them, this person, if you volunteer, to bring the food a day early. You can always put it in the deep freezer or something to make sure the food gets there. Okay? You get up early that morning, you heat it up. I tell people, keep your menu simple. You can have ham, you can have turkey. I understand everybody don't eat pork. Okay? So you get the bird, or you can, instead of using turkey, you can use two chickens. Okay? Set up plenty of dressing or stuffing. I tell people, a lot of people love macaroni and cheese. That's good too. You can get it already made or you can make it homemade. Um, I tell people, a lot of people like to cook greens, but you can also open up cans of string beans and potatoes. You can put some smoked neck bones in it, or you can put a little smoked turkey in it. But make sure you flavor it. And you don't want to cut up the onions and stuff. Get you some Lipton onion soup. It will really flavor the food. You can put it in anything, like your dressing. You can put it in your greens. You can put it in your green beans. Candy yams, you can get some fresh. Make sure when you cut the skin off before you boil them, and slice those potatoes up kind of somewhat thin and make some candy yams. Don't make it too complicated. Don't make it too sweet. Just give them a little tad bit touch. You can tell people what they can bring, and you can tell everybody too. Bring your own drink. I mean, people coming over, if you serving the bulk of the food, let's say you cooking the turkey and the ham, or you can have somebody else cook the ham. But sometimes we don't always trust everybody cooking, and you can get a ham and you can pre-slice it. Just slice it all the way up. Or you can take it to a bakery and let them slice it all the way up. You know, I tell everybody you can make a salad, whether it's with lettuce, tomatoes, chunks. I tell people sometimes you got to get chicken chunks for one salad. Another one you can get some ham and chop it up in there. You can make a pasta salad. Keep it simple. Bring everybody together. Make sure you have cranberry sauce and some gravy. Some people like gravy on their dressing. Some like cranberry sauce. Okay, we can tell somebody to come in and cook cupcakes. And if they cook cupcakes, tell them it have to be 48. Cook cake. Have somebody else cook a cake. Make a couple sweet potato pies or pumpkin pies and apple pie. And you say, why are so many pies? Because everybody don't eat the same type of pie. You can make a cake. I always recommend a yellow batter cake with chocolate icing. But then those who are like me and can't eat chocolate, sometimes you can make a strawberry cake and put some buttercream icing on it. Lemon cake is pretty good too. You can make it like a bundt cake and just put a little drizzle, make your own drizzle icing to go on it, real lightly coated. That's good. You can even have people buy a couple cakes. What's that, Louisiana crunch cake? They have the orange slice cake. You can get the chocolate cake. But when you have everybody, a lot of people coming over, ask everybody to participate, to bring something. Now, I don't know what this is right here. It made me feeling funny. I guess I got coming down with a cold and not realizing, but I took some medication to try to defeat it if it is a cold. Now, we're going to get back to what we're talking about with the Thanksgiving dinner. Set some boundaries. Tell people if you have children, you may not have a million cheers, but they can bring their little small cheer or their little, you have I'm trying to think what it's saying. It's like a nightstand that you put over your bed. You can get some of those and you can fix their plates and let them sit on the floor and put that over it. Tell them, so, okay, bring your little nightstand for them. It's not like a nightstand. It's like an eating table, portable eating table. And have them sit on the floor and have an area just for the children. And when you do it, put some sheets down. So, boom. Tell them if they want their children to have a drink. Tell the parents to bring a drink, and it has to be one of those squeezy top drinks. They can make Kool-Aid, but they can suck it up, close the top. So it won't be a lot of spills and messing up your floors and everything. We know it's all going to be cleaned up, but we don't want a major disaster because you give them an open cup, a regular cup. What's going to happen a lot of times is they're going to spill it. And you're going to be cleaning up. Make sure your desserts are simple when it comes to children. I always tell people, give them a cupcake. That's why I say have somebody make like 48 cupcakes. You probably won't have that many children. Cupcake, they can take a cupcake home. Okay? I tell people, if you know how to want to make pizza for the children, just make sure your food don't go to waste. And you tell the parents, if your children don't like this, don't put it on their plate. Don't feel obligated. Go get you two, say, cheese double crust pizzas and see, I don't buy those things anymore. And I just order Little Caesar. And you can do that too. You can get a pizza the day before Thanksgiving, enough for the kids, know how many people's coming, and you can give them pizza. They're going to get a little hungry, or you can make some hot dogs, and they're going to get a little hungry before the official meal is really done. Make sure you have an area that you're going to have a television so they can be entertained with some nice holiday movies. Have them sit down, enjoy some family movies, nothing scary, nothing this. And in the other room, adults do what adults do. Have some card games going. I tell people, I don't recommend drinking a lot of times when you have children and all these kinds, because these people got to drive home. So you tell them. And if you know them and that they get drunk real fast, tell them, say, oh, no beers over here. Sorry I got to be this way, because ain't nobody sleeping over, and I don't want nobody in no accident. You got your liquor at home. You could have got you a taste before you got here. But here, we're going to keep it simple. Okay, and I hate to be like that. You can have holiday wine and limit the glasses. I tell everybody, go out and get some plasticware, because you're not going to want to wash all those dishes. So what you're going to do is let them get them some plasticware. You bring the plasticware. They just got to bring their bottle. They can drink out their bottle if they want to. But, go to Dollar Tree, get some plastic cups or some styrofoam cups so everybody cleanup can be easy. You just bring a garbage bag and like dump, easy way. I tell everybody, for me, I don't have a problem with washing dishes, but I tell people, holiday come time, go get you some paper plates. If they want to take a plate home, you tell them, make sure you bring your styrofoam plate that they can take home that won't be at your expense. Get a few rolls of paper towel, let them wipe their hands, tell them to bring a washcloth so if they have children, they can wash their children's hands. Because, children eating, they touch everything. So when their children get through eating, just tell them to politely wash their children's hands. Now, if you want to talk about outside, we already hit the desserts. Green beans, you can have somebody make some broccoli casserole, some potato salad, macaroni salad, and I said pasta salads and some salads, you know, because children a lot of times they'll eat the macaroni salad or something like that, you know. Try to make sure you keep it simple. Some fun food that's not that expensive. You have the children macaroni and cheese where you get to craft macaroni and cheese, put some pasta in with their own creamy, and if the children have that. The adults eat what if you want to put it in the oven and add your own ingredients however you want. For adults, separate the two. Tell them you have a kiddie table, the foods that's for children, and when you get the kiddie table, I tell people, you can take some chicken, whether it's chicken legs, chicken breast, you know, you can fry it up or bake it and pull the chicken off the bones. Because some people have small children and they get to swallow and you don't want nobody choking. Pull it off the bone, but make it look kind of nice so when they get the children, they can just get the little tongues and put a little placement on the plate, you know. Just think about the kids. Try to make sure that everybody, because you're going to have 1, 2-year-olds, and you don't want them walking around with a bone, putting it everywhere. You let them get a piece of chicken, you know, eat some Kraft macaroni and cheese or the microwavable macaroni and cheese. Most children don't eat dressing, but the ones that do, put a little dressing on their plate. But if you don't, you can get a little potato salad, and you make potato salad for children. Or mashed potatoes, something you know they're going to eat. Give them some green beans, probably some green beans and potatoes. Give them something you know they're going to eat. You could even step outside the box and make some spaghetti or have somebody else, but have everybody participate. They adults, they can bring something, okay, to the table. See, when I throw a thing, I tell everybody, if you don't want to cook, come over here every week, give me $5. I'll prepare your dish. I'll pay for the, you know, you can bring me a couple boxes of, like 4 boxes of macaroni, elbow macaroni, or spaghetti. 4 boxes of spaghetti. And every week, give me $5 towards it. Why? Because they're going to eat cupcakes or pies and everything else. And it's just like buying a plate if they don't want to cook a whole dinner. Everybody don't have no one to celebrate what they went to school, went to college. They single, just moved out their parents' house. They want to bring a friend. And I tell people, that's not unreasonable. Not at all. Because the work you do to prepare food is a lot. So I'm going to tell everybody, and this is why I'm telling y'all, prepare how you're going to do Thanksgiving dinner. Okay? Don't leave nothing out. Get the paper plate, bowls, whether it's styrofoam or paper. Get the bowls, the cups, the plates. Have people bring a box of assorted forks, spoons, and knives. Forks. Make sure everything's accountable for. They already got their sippy cups or the cups with the little tab that you put on it or everything or anything. Not your business. Okay? Make sure you have plenty of toilet paper. So when people go in the restroom, once it run out, you can immediately have, because you know I have a little tissue stand and they put like 3 rolls on it and one on the wall. Make sure you have plenty of toilet paper and paper towel in your restroom. Okay? Make sure you have soap. Go get some liquid soap because you don't want nobody's hands touching your soap and it's becoming contaminated. No. Try when you go get the paper plates and stuff, keep it simple. You know, I believe in putting little cutesy things up. You can put a tablecloth, it can be paper, you know, and spread it across the table. And they got the embroidering around and everything. Go get some colorful napkins, put on the table. You know, you can keep the plates and stuff all white if you want. The cheaper the better. It's one day. Don't go broke for it. Don't overdo it. Ask everybody to participate. No adult should believe that they should come over and eat you out of house and home. Limit. When they say they want to take a plate home, you can make the plates and say, okay, I got you. And stand there. Boom, boom, boom. Put in their plate. No, you ain't gonna get it if everybody haven't got no food. You're not gonna dog the food out. We have rice dishes. That's what I meant to say. And regular rice. You know, you got gravy and stuff, chicken, you got turkey, or you got the ham. You can put the gravy over it. You know, set up something simple. I tell people you ain't gotta buy a big. You eat, and I say double chicken. You can go get 4 packs of drumsticks. And you can cook them, you can fry them, you can bake them, put them in a nice gravy, you know, cut up some onions, some bell peppers, season well, that you can go with the rice, the gravy, and the dressing. You know, but, you know, have some people to cook some things. Don't wear yourself out this holiday. Make sure you enjoy your holiday too. And what are some more useful tips? Get some garbage bags in advance. So when it's time to clean up, you can just put the bag up, drop it in the garbage bag, drop it in the garbage bag. You know, you can even put them on like different doorknobs right in front of the doors and tell them, or put it on the back porch or outside on the porch and tell everybody to go put their stuff in the bag on the front porch. You can also make Jell-O and put some whipped cream on it for the children. You know, bake some cookies. Have people bring some cookies. You know, you can get them already made. You know, for the children. Yeah, give them about 3 or 4. They'll be happy. You can put it in a little sandwich bag. So when they get ready to leave, you can give them a cute little bag. You know, get them little cups. Even if it's a styrofoam cup, put some whipped cream in and a couple cubes of Jell-O and put some more whipped cream. You know, make it cute for them or anything, something like that, and let them enjoy it. And everybody have some good eating. You know, I tell people don't go all out making the pot roast. And I used to do those years ago. I'd be having pork chops, you know, had the grills going. And everybody had a variety of food. But I noticed no one would bring any kind of food. They just dog it out. And I remember I bought 9 slabs of ribs. And it probably was about 20 people who came. Don't get me wrong. But I didn't even get a bone. You know, and they come eat up the food faithfully and leave out, bring 4 and 5 children. And I'm trying to tell myself, I don't have a problem with children. But you need to bring a whole dish. When I say bring some greens, I mean one of those, the largest aluminum pan, almost filled to the brim with greens. Okay, I'm not playing with nobody. Greens don't cost that much, and you can put some smoked meat in it, boom. Okay, I tell people I'm not choices. Spaghetti don't cost that much. You can go ahead and make that pasta salad, chop up tomatoes and stuff, and put your black olives in it, and put the sauce in it, and whatever else you want to put in it. But come correct. Tell them to come correct. Give them instructions on how you want it. You make macaroni and cheese, don't come with no small little pan. You tell them to get the largest aluminum pan and make some macaroni and cheese. Tell them don't come with no ham that's only $8. Tell them, go buy a ham if you're going to bring meat and have it sliced up. Okay? They can cook it whole. It don't make me no different, but I tell you, you're going to do some ham. You're going to slice it up and, you know, because you got to make sure there's enough meat for their adults. But limit your meats. If you got the ham, you got the chicken or the turkey, you know, have at least 2. Everybody don't eat pork, but don't go too far. You know, I tell people, even if you bring the grill out, the kids can have hot dogs on the grill. Any adult want a steak, tell them to bring a steak. We don't have no problem with them throwing their meat on the grill. But don't make that your expense. And, you know, when I say set boundaries, you got nice furniture, you tell them the children got to sit on the floor. You know, people get offended. Bye. It's not your house. Because children do the most. And they'll stand there and look at it like, but when they're at home, they'll check them. So don't let them come in and bring these children, let them abuse your household and all of that. No, we're not going to argue about it. We're going to set the ground rules. Now, another thing I'm going to tell y'all about holiday festivities. You tell all these females, if you come, we gonna love to see you dressed cute. But if you got babies, make sure you have on some pants so when you bend over, everybody ain't looking at everything. Tell them they must wear a top where you're not seeing no cleavage. Not because you're jealous, because other people gonna have spouses or boyfriends and girlfriends there and they don't want to see it. It's gonna cause an argument. Okay, we have a peace zone. You come to someone's house, modest apparel. You can wear matching jogging suits. Let me put it like that. Blue jeans and a t-shirt. You can have on a regular t-shirt. You can have on the female version of the t-shirt. No mini skirts. No leggings. If they do put on leggings, you tell them that shirt need to touch their knees. If they got a big derriere, tell them, sorry, baby. But this holiday, you can put that big derriere in some jogging pants. Okay? We don't want to see nobody bend over and you see, okay, a crack. We're not looking for this. And I know I'm top heavy. It's hard for women who's top heavy to find blouses that's not offensive. But I tell people, I don't care. A jogging shirt works fine for me. A whole t-shirt, if you got to put on a man's t-shirt, make sure it's not skin tight because you're going to have to bend, flex. We ain't trying to see no rolls. We ain't trying to see the shirt rise up and we seeing crack. You got children, recognize you're going to have to bend. You bring children, make sure you have a washcloth for those children. The babies, tell them that they cannot leave their dirty diapers at your house. Tell them they have to change their baby diapers. Oh. Tell them bring a sandwich bag and stick it in their purse or go out to their car. Okay? I'm not cleaning up 20 dirty diapers. Okay? Tell them if they bring the baby, bring appropriate Pampers. Because some people like them Pampers to sag. They be so much pissing it be down to their knees. Okay? We're not doing that either. Tell them to bring a change of clothes for those children. Tell them then we use this with the other washcloth. When your child is finished eating, tell them they don't have to wash their baby's hands. You don't want their baby hands with food on it touching your couch or your chair or your wall. Okay? Just saying, well, no, I don't want to be overworked after the holiday. I enjoy your babies. They sweet as pie. They don't always know how to wash their hands appropriately. I'm just going to ask you to supervise. I'm going to ask you to go in the bathroom with them so that way they won't say nobody looked at them wrong, touched them, or anything. You supervise your children. Because people bring their kids and you be one like, baby, don't do that. Stop hitting such and such. Sit down, please. Oh my God, could you please stop? Don't throw no food. And they be sitting up there looking like, yeah, my child crazy. Crazy is when I blow up on the parents and say, might as well start taking your child outside now because your child is not respecting the household rules. See, I give it to them in advance. I'm not going to have that problem. And now turn around, oh yeah, I love the little baby, but you need to raise them. I'm not doing that extra cleaning. These are holiday tips I'm giving you. How to survive the holiday and not regret it. Because a lot of us, especially us, this real free-hearted and everybody come every year to your house and you deal with the drama. Nobody want to wash dishes. They take their plate and run, leave an hour early. Some of them come just, before eat. And that's cool too because I can say, okay, you can come 4 hours before dinner is ready to be served. And you can have the early hot dogs or a sandwich I can put out or something like that. And, bring some potato chips down, bring their juice and stuff. And they can chill till dinner time come. And then they're welcome to eat. But sometimes even with the children, I tell people, you get some children, they may not even want the hot dog. Just turn around and say, you got some peanut butter and jelly. Make them a cute peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's the pre-dinner. Okay? Make sure you have fresh fruit and everything and tell the parents, bring some fresh fruit or treats for your children. It's one thing to eat dinner. It's another to try to have your family eat a person out of house and home. So you discuss these holiday tips and etiquettes beforehand, and trust me, you will just begin to enjoy your holidays and love them. You will be able to enjoy the people that come see you. You won't be overworked. You know, it's just that little simple talk. I usually start November the 1st. Christmas, December the 1st. If they plan to meet up at my house, I will turn everybody. I will stop by their house and give them the household etiquette rules wrote down on paper. Make 30, 40, however many people come, copies. That's all I can say is, you got to do what's best for your household and everything. And tell people that you may not, that they can bring lawn chairs, it's holiday, they can hold their plate and eat and everything. You may not have table room, and that's why I recommend the children having, their own eating tray and stuff like that, and set them on the floor. You don't want no child to fall out of a chair. You don't want to see nobody going to the emergency room. Tell people if your children is overactive, bad, to come. And you have to sit in there with your child, or have your child sit right beside you on the floor and eat. Because we're not trying to get nobody else's child abused for the holidays. You're going to have to tell them. You're going to have to sit them down or take them to their grandparents. Okay? Now, when I get children and grandparents, oh no, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do as a grandmother. Them children are going to, first of all, listen to me. But they can stay at home. Okay? It's no two sets of rules. I don't care how you want to raise your children at your house. Okay, we can have the holidays at your house. But trust me, I don't deal with people, children walking up, hitting me, thinking it's funny, and they tell me, he real crazy. He crazy when he hit me, because I'm going to pop him on his little toddy. I'm not going to kill him, but it's going to be, sit down. You, call the parents over there. This child do this again, you got to take him and leave without a plate. You got to leave. Nobody's tolerating that behavior. Set some rules. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm that girl Goddess. I'm telling you to like and subscribe, and go ahead, hit my page. Tell somebody, share it on social media pages, because these tips need to get out of here, because sometimes these holidays